Today I'm going to be doing a review over the Battery Tender Junior made by the company Deltran. I believe that's how you say it. I really like these. This is a 6-volt version of it that I bought for my old Ford 2000 tractor, which is still a 6-volt with a generator, positive ground. The 6-volt ones are safe for positive ground. The 12-volt ones I use on my lawnmower and my motorcycle. I absolutely love them. Let's go ahead and open it up, give a little view of the inside of it. Comes with the charging cable right here. That's the actual charger. It's a fully automatic battery charger. It's built to be spark free, so whenever you're connecting it up to the battery and whatever you're connecting into, you don't have to worry about it sparking. This is perfect for something that you don't drive every day, like if you have a car or a truck that sits in the garage for weeks at a time. It's something that you don't take out all the time. You keep this plugged up to it and it'll keep that battery fully charged. It's perfect for lawnmowers, motorcycles, things that sit all winter long, because especially in the cold winter months, when batteries sit, they discharge over that period of time. And as a battery discharges, when you go to use it next time, the battery's dead, but it's also shortening the lifespan of that battery. A lot of times, as far as like a lawnmower, I've had this happen to me before, where the lawnmower sits all winter long, and you go to use it in the springtime, and it won't hit on nothing. Even putting a full charge on it, the battery will just die after a few turnovers of the engine. When a battery discharges and sits discharged, it ruins that battery. To get the maximum lifespan out of a battery, you want to keep it fully charged, and you'll get as much lifespan out of that battery as possible. And using one of these is the best methods. All it is a trickle charger, but it'll even charge your battery if it's real weak and all. You can plug it up. I've had a battery get weak on me before. Plug it up this thing and it'll fully charge it, no problems. It takes a while. The 6-volt version is 1.25 amp charge, and I'm gonna grab a 12-volt version. This is my 12-volt version, and it's a 750 milliamp charge, which is a real slow charge, but that's what you want to keep a battery fully charged. You want a real slow charge. That's going to give you the best charge possible. And this thing, it automatically monitors the battery for when it starts to discharge. It'll top it off and bring it back to full charge. It has a little indicator light right here, and on the side right here it gives you a little indication of what them lights mean. That's the Spanish side, there's the English side. If it's blinking red, it means you have a connection problem. It's not charging. Most time it's just cause this ain't plugged up all the way, or there may be a problem at the battery. The solid red means it's charging. Flashing green means that it's almost charged. It's when it gets about 80% charged, it'll flash green. And then when it's solid green, that means it's fully charged and it's monitoring the charge on the battery for any discharge. The reason why you'll see 12 volts is a lower amperage than 6 volt is 6 volt systems pull twice as much amperage. That's one thing to keep in mind if you ever do any wiring on a 6 volt vehicle. You need to use a thicker gauge wire because it draws twice as much amperage as a 12 volt system. In these little kits you get, I ordered these off of Amazon. They're real inexpensive, about 30 bucks, free shipping. You can't beat that. It'll come with 2 sets of ends. It'll come with a set. It has the quick plug on this end, and then it has your positive and negative alligator clips. But the ones I really like is this one. You can this just permanently connects on your battery. You run it through the like on a lawnmower or a motorcycle, you have like bolts that bolts on to the terminal that the cable's hooked to, and you can take them out, just slip these in there with it, and then run your cable however you want to. And I'll use some black zip ties, tie them up to where it looks nice and neat. And then this just right up under the seat. You ain't got to fool with these alligator clips, clip them on and off every time. Whenever you get ready to plug it up, you just pull this little dust cap off, and you plug the other end into it. And they're made where it only goes one way, so you don't have to worry about hooking it up the wrong way. Just push it in like that, and you're good to go. This is my lawnmower, and as you can see, I just run positive end through the bolt stud and bolt it down, negative on the negative side. And I just set this quick connect in under here, kind of out of the way. Just shut the seat, and you're good to go. I've actually got two of these 12-volt ones, one for my lawnmower and one for my motorcycle. You can see on my bike how I got it hooked up to these bolt studs right here. And I had the cable zip tied to the frame of it right here, and with the seat on, this just barely sticks out. And then when I'm not using it, I just kind of push it back up in there where it's out of the way and you don't see it. You can just stick your fingers in there and pull it out. All you have to do to use it is just plug it in the socket. Once you plug it up, you'll see this light come on, and it's going to change to whatever status it's at. And it's flashing red. It means it's not charging. That's because it's not plugged up. And these things being designed to be spark proof, it can be plugged up and you can connect the quick disconnect, and it's not going to spark. So I have it connected now. If you look at the indicator light, it's solid red, which means it's charging. Most time when you first plug them up, it's the charging light's going to come on first, and it's charging it, and it's also reading how much power is on the battery. And if your battery is close to fully charged, you'll see this light change to flashing green. You see it right there. That means that it reads that it's at least 80% charged, so that means it's almost done. And then in a couple minutes, because I know this battery is already charged, in a couple minutes it'll go to solid green. That means it's fully charged, and it's monitoring the power on that battery. When the voltage drops on it and it needs to be topped off, it'll start flashing green. But it's hard to catch it when it's actually doing that when you leave it plugged up all the time, because it'll charge it real quick. And basically all a trickle charger does is charge the power that's trickled off your battery. This is an older one I use on my lawnmower. I've had this one for close to 10 years now, and it still works like the day I got it. You can look at it and tell it's dirty and old. They changed the design a little bit. The heads of them now is somewhat lighter and more compact. This one, you can feel a pretty good weight difference between this one and the new one, but it still works. I've had it, like what I said, going on 10 years, and I ain't had one bit of problem out of this. And that's why I really recommend the Battery Tender Juniors. I mean, you get a lot for your money. 20-30 bucks on Amazon, you can't beat that. Terminals like these, all you gotta do is screw this nut off, slip the eye hole terminal over it, or I'm gonna turn around this way so the nut can go up to it flushly. Put the nut back on, and once you put the terminal back on the battery and tighten it down, you'll be set to go. One thing I want to add to this video too is all the quick connects. Either you get the alligator ones or the eye hole ones. You can buy extra ones of them on Amazon too. Most time when you go to buy one of these, down there in the little add-on items, they'll list them down there. And like if you break these alligator clips or the wire eyes corrode or get broke or whatever, you can buy some new ones. Also, they come with a built-in inline plug-in fuse. Let's see, I forgot what amperage it is. 7.5 amps. So if anything happens and it shorts out or anything, you don't have to worry about anything catching on fire. It's going to pop that fuse. So that's a nice little safety feature, especially for the wire eye ones. When it's fixed on the vehicle, you never know, it may accidentally get pinched on something, and that's going to create it where you ain't going to tear anything up. That's a nice little safety feature that's on them. Now I said that the proper name for the company that makes these battery tenders is Deltran. I stand corrected from the beginning of the video. But in the warranty card that comes with it, it says battery charger and products for up to 10 years. It's a general limited warranty, which that ain't going to cover damage, it's sitting out in the weather or anything like that. But if you have a problem with the charger, later on it stops working, you got a 10-year warranty. And I know my first one I bought is 10 years old now, still working like the day I bought it. I recommend this brand of trickle chargers to anyone. I hope you found this video helpful and useful. If you liked it, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel.